Hello guys, Vengeancer here. I'm over here in Elvia Orcs today. We're gonna see if I can get some trash loot. I got a ton of these coins to use up. So, we're gonna use them until I get tired of grinding here. Of course, I gotta remember how to not die here. Not using Agris, I got a double Agris coin on. But commentary is probably a thing of I have to concentrate harder to fight here. Otherwise, I end up getting myself killed. But I do notice a difference in 300 AP and 280. And I don't have church buff on. I'm just kind of doing a trial run to see what I can do without buffs. Nothing special. Not a super try-hard run by any means. I don't know, main weapon. Cool, we got a weapon straight off. That helps a lot. If I can get these guys dead, maybe I can actually get the weapon buff. Are you gonna... Mother. I think it got it that time. That's the one thing about this Black Desert game that really upsets me. I'm pretty sure I have it turned off that it doesn't cancel menus whenever I get attacked, but who knows? Maybe I don't. There's somebody else here. There was not anybody else here. I would have been here for like 5 to 6 minutes before I even started grinding, and there was nobody anywhere to be found. And then as soon as I start grinding, somebody just shows up. That upsets me. I end up into a fight with somebody over a spot that I was at first. But yeah, I ran all over the place to make sure there was nobody else here grinding and to find this one spot. Of course, this is going to be highly inefficient because now I'm trying to stay away from another person grinding. I've got to be pretty close to the AP cap on this because we are smoking through these monsters. I mean, I don't see how I could kill much faster than this other than just one-shotting them, but I pretty well do. Yeah, buddy. You're just going to get mad at me. I don't know what to tell you. I was up here first. we have to, maybe we'll just swap to the main rotation over there, because there wasn't anybody over there either. Are you gonna, come on, Wizzy, are you gonna use your skill or not? It would be nice to get a bunch of the cup materials so I don't have to buy cups. That would actually help me out quite a bit. I'll take a second. Here's stats, if you're curious. 598, 145. Maybe we're not close to the cap. I don't... What is the cap? 7 something, 800 over here at Orcs? Yeah, buddy. We're gonna have to probably go to the other main rotation. I don't know. I don't see any way around it. Which sucks, because I'm set up to fight here. Ooh, a special seal. Pretty much are done with those special seals from fishing. Hey, look, some more shards. That's good. I will say that the infinite potion, the HP potion that we formed, helps a lot with this. I don't have to heal nearly as much when I get hit. Alright, that's it. I'm tired of this crap. We're going down here. I'll leave my horse there. That guy is there. Where is the spot that I wanted to go to? I'm wasting buffs now running around because I can't remember where it was that I was trying to get to. What was that spot? This one here. We're moving to this spot because... And I don't care. Somebody else infringed on my spot, so... We'll use the last minute of my weapon buff to get these. Prison's down, and then we'll start one shot. Hey, look, Voltar's Flame. So, I don't need any of that junk that you use for the Black Star, like the whatever that stuff is called to make the higher quality Black Star armor, because I don't have Black Star armor, so all that stuff is just silver on top of what I've already got in terms of trash loot. Probably need a little bit more accuracy. I'm still missing some. Not much, but I'm still missing a bit. Alright, so my weapon buff is about gone. Let's see if I can find one. I need a weapon to drop. Oh, get up. We found an org. We got a boss. That's gonna suck if I get myself killed not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yep, I'm about to die. Gosh dang it. Man. Hopefully most of my health will be restored. That's what I get. I got myself killed. Alright. Enough of that. Hopefully I didn't drop a crystal or anything. Well, I meant when I said drop a crystal. Hopefully I didn't get my crystal destroyed. Okay. This is what I get for trying to talk and fight at the same time. Alright. Enough of that. Got myself knocked down. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So, a lot of people can say, well, you need to change your setup so you have knockdown resistance. Yeah, I might be able to do that, but as far as I'm concerned, the whole knockdown thing, I know sometimes it's unavoidable, but for the most part, you should be able to dodge that stuff. So, it was completely my fault for getting hit by the skill to begin with and not dodging quick enough. I was trying to do my big hitting skills there, and I got myself animation locked into knockdown, so, you know, it's my fault. Not really the build's fault, it's just my fault for not dodging well enough. It's a skill issue, I suppose. I shouldn't have taken that Voltar weapon, because now I'm going to be without one. Because it didn't refresh the duration. I only got extra AP for another 2 minutes. So, if I don't find another one, then I'm going to be killing slow again. Alright, there's a prison there. Shut it. I think on this Elvia realm, I'm definitely going to have to turn down the freaking effects. This is why I wish Black Desert had a bloom setting, because all that stuff flying around the screen, just like the misty stuff. I wear contacts because I'm severely nearsighted, so to be able to see, I have to have the contacts. Well, the contacts makes me susceptible to certain effects, like sunlight. My eyes get very sensitive. And as far as like, cool, another Heart of Arid Forest. As far as like stuff like hazing across the screen, it really affects my eyes. Same with like if I go to watch a movie or something, I can't have it completely dark. Movie theaters really mess with my eyes. I need some kind of background light. It's something to do with, I'm saving that Voltar weapon thing. Oh, I did a wrong skill. I'm gonna get myself killed. Trying to get these cleared out so I can grab that weapon. But yes, the whole like misty stuff going across the screen and stuff, it makes my eyes start to feel like, gosh dang it. It makes my eyes feel like they're like watering, and then it starts to give me an ocular headache after a little bit. So I may end up having to turn effects down on this. I don't know. We're gonna try it and see what happens. Cool. I'm gonna get the effect for a few more minutes. Prison, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I need to get rid of this one. Hurry up. Move out of the way. I don't want to get smoked again. So, my whole purpose for this is, I know I've been kind of quiet. I've been trying to figure out mechanics. It's been a little bit since I've been to Orcs. But, my whole purpose for this is I need to clear these Agris coins out of my inventory. It's just something that I need to do. So, I'm slowly working my way through them. And I kind of heard it was good silver over here. Better than farming potion pieces, right? The Agris coins don't give me extra drop rate for potion pieces, so better to just farm the orcs, use the little Agris coins up, get my silver out of it, and the silver can help me anyway because I need more silver to be able to go ahead and buy more upgrade stones so I can continue making stacks that we're going to need for the Black Star sub-weapon. Hopefully I won't have to do too many more pin attempts before I hit it. I hope it's not one of those difficult ones. You know, the main hand went with just a few taps, and we've already, I think it went on tap number 2, which is extremely lucky. But I think we're, on average, if you're doing it Black Star attempts for pin, I think it's like somewhere around 18 is what most people end up hitting it at. Of course, there are outliers that are lower than that, and there are outliers that are higher than that. But the average is 18. And we've already hit 3, so maybe we'll get it soon. Hopefully it's not below average. Or, well, I give it. Depends on how you want to word that. Below average attempts would mean that we hit it quicker. Hopefully, for my sake, it doesn't take me like 25, 30, 40, 100 attempts on the pen offhand. But I'm not cronstoning, I'm just going to be raw tapping, so the stack will grow. I think if I hit a 300 on the Black Star attempt, I will switch over and start using the other 200 stack that I have. I'm going to mess around and get myself stunned again is what's going to happen. But yes, we're tapping on that 140 stack. I think it's like a 140 or 150 stack. I don't remember what it was at. I put it off on the other character for now because I needed the Nader's band spaces to be able to start prepping for more 40 stacks. Alright, Mr. Thing, I need you to drop me a Voltara weapon again. Is there one sitting around here? Doesn't look like it. But that is the game plan. Stockpile stacks. Stockpile silver to buy more stuff to build more stacks. And keep tapping away on the... What is that? Is that a weapon? No, it's just one of those freaky little yellow lights. And then we'll have to... Ooh, another shard. So I don't have I don't have any of the cups in my armor yet. So all of the shards and stuff are good. I need to figure out which ones I'm supposed to be doing. Crit damage I know on some of them, but I just need to figure out what I need for that. I haven't looked it up. I've just been kind of collecting things. I know the stuff that you craft into the things for the Black Star armor to make it better. I know that I don't need that crap, so I just NPC it. But all like the shards and stuff, I end up hanging on to. Nope, keep dodging. Keep dodging, little Wizzy. Alright. Let's kill this prison. Where's that other one? Let's kill this one. Get these guys mostly gathered up so that I can blizzard them down. I like when I see the Voltar Flame, that just means more silver. Okay, did I drop a weapon? Not yet. I don't see it yet. Probably not a good idea to stand inside that wizard skill that he did. Okay, let's kill you guys. Oh, I need to dodge. One of those things where I missed it. I hate what they've done to like the wizard fireball skill. It doesn't do hardly any damage now. It's all backloaded onto fireball explosion. Keep spamming that earthquake skill or equilibrium break skill. That way I get all my DP up. Man, still no weapons. This is painful. We're not doing too bad on trash loot. 5,000. Granted, that's probably about half of what I should have, if not. I don't know. Some classes grind 30 to 40,000 in an hour, and we're about 25 minutes in. So you know, I gotta get this prison taken out. better quit messing around. I'm gonna freaking die again. Another Heart of Arid Forest. Those are always nice. Which is kind of the real reason we're here. Not to die. 350 DP still is not nearly enough to stand still and tank all of the skills that these guys do. I am glad that I went ahead and did the HP journal and spent the silver on that, because that is helping me a lot. I gained about, what was it, like 600 HP off of that, so that gives me, from what I had before, around 3,000, another gain of 600, that's 20% more HP, so. I'm not really a fan of these places like this where it's like once you're in, you have to keep grinding and kill faster than they can kill you. You know, if you clear them fast enough, then they don't hurt you. But for some of the tankier classes like Berserkers and maybe like the other classes that have more power in their skills, like the new Wusa or Megu or whatever they're called, it isn't a problem. But for Wizard, it's basically I'm racing the clock. So as long as I'm keep moving forward, and I have to fight my way out, basically. As long as I just don't stand still and keep moving, but it just makes for a more sweaty grind, and it just after an hour, I'm tired of it. I cannot sit here for 15 hours straight like some people do. I just couldn't do it. And if the headache starts to set in from like the ocular things, I may have to call this hour short and just let the pots tick, because I have stuff to do. I can't have a headache the rest of the day. But I don't know. It's sad to me thinking of sitting here grinding, thinking about it. It's like some people are pulling 30, 40,000, and there are other classes. They're not wizards. It's just sad to me. Wizard used to be one of the top tier grinding classes. And I'm not full potted by any means, so I think that should equate for losing, like, instead of getting 20,000, it should probably get like 15,000 trash loot, right? Not being fully potted. But it's just sad to me that Wizard is no longer the top tier, one of the top tier grinding classes. I mean, we're not doing too bad, but it just feels lackluster. And every time I grind somewhere that's not like a one-shot place, that is say you know, like the potion piece spots that are just low tier where your AP and stuff doesn't really matter, I just feel underwhelming. It's just underwhelming. Trying to keep my eyes out for a Voltaro buff, but I'm not seeing it. I have a hard time distinguishing which ones are those and which ones are just the blinky freaking lights. That's another, like, thing that, I don't know, maybe more people know this, but I didn't realize it for a longer time, and this is why I don't play games like Call of Duty. But with extreme nearsightedness, you get almost like an issue with And maybe other people have had different experiences than me, but in my experience, I get almost like a form of color blindness. There's a weapon. Where if there's a lot of things that are the same color, I have a hard time picking out certain things. Like after doing like fishing overnight, trying to find the Layla's petals to put them in storage until I get everything else kind of taken out of the way. Distinguishing the colors are just kind of bad for me. Like my eyes just don't work. I just don't see things. So for like Call of Duty, everything's kind of grayscale. You know, a lot of the maps are the same color. Like the background stuff, the buildings, and then the players, it all kind of just blends together for me. So I can't pick out players, and I end up just not even seeing people that are standing pretty close into proximity of where I'm looking. Because I get like, I'll just gloss over them and then get shot from there. Like, I didn't even see that guy, you know, so that's why I just don't play. At least with Fortnite, the characters are so contrasted to the backgrounds and the world and stuff. Like, I do a little bit better with seeing people there, but I still don't do well with it. So, like, picking out targets quickly just doesn't work for me. Oh yeah, with the Voltara buff, this is a lot better and one shot and stuff. Maybe we'll get more trash loot out of it. Of course, I got to use my high damage skills to one shot, which is pretty much just bull-eyed. It's another thing that bothers me about the wizard is, even though I'm succession, I'm using basically just the awakening skill as my main skill. It's bull-eyed to destruction and then equilibrium break, even though that is technically a succession skill. It's very weird to me. I'm getting a lot of Heart of Arid Force, which is good, right? I mean, aren't those the things that I need for cups, I thought? So that makes me happy. This prison, is that up? No. Well, we'll just do this then. This one's up. So, Heart of the Arid Forest. And what's the other one that I can't remember the name of right now? It's in my inventory, but I'm afraid to even look in there. Let's see. We'll hit this orc prison. Clear them all out with that. I love that blizzard skill. That melee style blizzard skill. It's so cool. Same with the fireball explosion. The circle of fire around. What happens if I do this? Just refreshes duration. Cool. Back to 4 minutes. And what is this icon? Yeah, no, you can't get a new one, but it refreshes the AP against monsters, which is what I need. Forgot to turn chat off. I don't really care, but sure, let's do these. This. Hit these guys, refresh the mana. Nessa pure magics are always good. Another Voltara, but I don't really want to use that one yet. I wonder how. I haven't tracked. I don't or looked it up, so I don't. I just purely don't know. I haven't spent enough time at Orcs, in Elvia to know. But how long do those Voltara buff things stay around before they despawn? It's good. We got all them down. Man, life over here is good. Oh, we're getting to the point where I'm overweight. I hate that because then I have to stop and try to get back into the middle of grinding. Shard of the Furious Knight. I think that's another thing that we need for a cup, right? Oh, stuck on train. That's another thing that bothers me too. I know that like you put in little Altar Flame, good for more silver. You put in little things on the ground for like, I guess for sure, let's grab it. Refresh duration. What I was trying to say is you put in little game design things like little trees and rocks and stuff, but in terms of in a combat game, it's just so frustrating. You end up with like freaking you just get stuck on everything. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Ooh, Seed of the Void. More, that's for the Black Star armor, right? I'm starting to remember. Before I NPC anything, I always, Alright, I'm gonna have to go find my horse. I should have left it on the bridge. So horse is there, and then I go straight back, and we'll get right back into the killing. Let's see. We're at 10,000 trash loot in 40 minutes, so we'll probably be at 15. I guess that's not bad. If I was fully buffed, it'd probably be closer to 20, right? And it depends on Voltara luck, so that's really not bad for a wizard, I don't think. Oh look, another young Voltara. So if I do this, okay, it does increase the duration of the AP. And if I'm not right in just taking those buffs to keep refreshing the duration, then somebody let me know, because I haven't spent enough time over here to completely learn the mechanics. I mean, I know you got to kill the prisons, and you pick up the weapons. I just don't know the best buff rotation to do. Do I just leave them and let them despawn? Do I refresh duration? So it refreshes the AP buff, right? And I know this one is, I can't get a new one while effect is applied, so I have like, what is it, like 20-minute cooldown? And then it only lasts like 10 minutes, so technically you're supposed to be like weaponless for a little bit. And if you keep refreshing duration, then you get the AP against monsters past the duration, right? Or does it go off? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Hey, combat skill points. I'm getting there on the combat skill points. I'm working for that extra 300. I need 300 total to get the last weight training, and then I'm fully maxed on skill points. One shot that guy real quick. These guys aren't dying because they don't have the light next to them. I need to find... Here, let's do this. I know what that buff does. You take those prisons out, and the light, like, weakens the monsters or whatever, so they take more damage. And, of course, I know that I'm supposed to kill the wizards as fast as I can, because they, like, remove the light buff or whatever. But sometimes I just gotta run because I end up getting myself killed by being bad. Casting skills that I shouldn't be casting. That's the problem that I have with the wizard combat in general, is that or just not even wizard combat, just caster combat. Because you got classes that are technically not casters. You know, they're like the melee classes, and I've noticed this when I was playing Musa. That I could just cast stuff with no cast time or animation really, and then like for the wizard, it's like I'm just animation locked into casting this some things, and that gets me killed with monsters where I need to dodge. So I just have to teach myself not to cast certain skills when I'm trying to attempt to fight things, you know, like orcs here, where I can attempt to fight things that could potentially kill me. And that's where I got myself killed earlier, is because I was casting skills I shouldn't have been, and animation locked, and I couldn't dodge, and then I get myself hit by a knockdown skill instead of dodging like I should and using magic evasion. But most, see, like there, I tried to cast a skill that I should not have been casting. Oh, you definitely notice the difference whenever you have the Voltara buff versus when you don't. I'll tell you that much. I can notice that right off. You know, they don't take nearly as much damage. Another Voltara's Flame, which is just free silver. It is good that I've, and a little bit of lag there. I don't usually lag too much, but that one was. Also, you need to remember, too, just so I can record, I'm playing on Ultimate, so I've got this game, like, max. Yeah, I'm playing on Ultimate, or Ultra, whatever, but most stuff is, we're going to put that over there so I can FPS counter while I'm using skills. But I'm usually getting 60, and it locks me. I can't get any more than 60 FPS, because that's what my monitor refresh rate is. I don't have a fantastic monitor. I'm using a couple of, well, I have 3 monitors, but I'm using the, oh, I'm stuck. I'm using Asus, but I don't remember the numbers on them, but they're just a couple of like 22 inches, I think, and they're just 1080p, so it's not like they're fantastic by any means, but pushing 2 of those plus a third monitor that I have set up just for documents and stuff to be on. So I'm pushing 3 monitors, one of them obviously full screen running the game. But we're still getting right at 55, 60 FPS on everything at ultra while recording and pushing the other 2 monitors off the graphics card. So I couldn't be happier with this 3080. Granted, I would not buy a 3080 that is the 8 gigabyte version. The one I have is the 12 gigabyte version. So I made sure and get the extra VRAM just for this situation right here where I'm pushing multiple monitors while also gaming on Ultra. So that 12 gigs of VRAM helps out a lot. Of course, right after I bought it, then, you know, the 4090s and all the 4080s and stuff came out. But when I bought it, the 3080s were one of the top tier. Of course, they're not the top tier. And you got the TIs and you got the 3090s and stuff that were up there. But I didn't want to pay $1,500 or more for a graphics card at that point. Yep, here's where I get killed because I'm doing more skills that I shouldn't be doing. Alright, wizard, you guts to go. There's only room for one wizard here, and it's me. Alright, we've looked at FPS enough. I'm tired of that being on my screen. What are we at? 11 minutes. I may call this, just let the other 10 minutes tick down. Because, one, I'm not going to be able to get another Voltar buff for a couple minutes, so I'm really not going to get much trash loot in the next 10 minutes. And two, I don't think anybody's going to sit and watch me grind orcs for an hour. Maybe I'll be surprised, but I just don't feel like watching grinding for an hour is something that's too enjoyable. Same concept of why I didn't record, or why I don't just record the other stuff that I have to do in game to set up the big ticket videos, like the enhancing videos and stuff. I have to farm all the mats, and then I have to like do the all the AFK fishing, and then to keep my account going as far as like silver income, I need to do a bunch more AFK processing. So I have Balanos meals and AFK cooking for the Balanos meals, but AFK processing for the trade crates that I've been crafting. Because I'm getting low on mats for that stuff too. Also, I just realized why I keep getting myself stuck. It's because I was trying to use the Earth's Response wizard skill, which is the one that makes you go, that skill there where it makes you go sideways and hit. I was trying to use it, but I forgot that I swapped that skill around to where there's 2 versions of that skill for the wizard, and which may be this way too, but there's 2 versions of that skill. The first one is the one that I have now, and where it does the damage, and then it has a cooldown. The second one is where you can use it while it's on cooldown, and it has like a reduced damage. Well, before, when I used to grind, I had the one that you could use while it was on cooldown for just the extra movement. Because the build that I was doing was like hybrid build, so I was like half PvP, half PvE. But anyway, I'm used to the one that I can use while it's on cooldown, so you can pretty much just use it all the time. And I keep trying to do that to dodge, instead of using the magic evasion. And that's why I keep getting hit by stuff. Oh, look, there's a young Vartara. Get that set up to where I can spam click it so it don't turn my menu off. But yes, that's why I keep getting caught. I keep trying to use that to dodge stuff, and it's like, no, you have the skill where it's on cooldown. You can't do that. You'd think after having that happen a few times I would learn, but, you know. In terms of gaming, old man muscle memory, that's what I got. I don't adapt as quickly as I used to. Let's do this. So I guess I'll finish out this Voltara buff, and then we'll call it. The last few minutes, I'll just let them burn, because I'm getting tired of grinding. And I got stuff I got to get to going, so I got to get this video finished so I can upload it and then take off for the day. Unfortunately, 2 days out of every week this year, or this summer, for me, is spent mowing. I got so much stuff to mow. Now that I'm kind of taking over mowing the rest of stuff for my grandma. By the time I mow all of mine up here, I mean, you're looking at several acres worth of mowing. You guys kind of saw all the stuff, and if you watched my my vlog video, just how much that is to mow. The field is 20 acres, and I'm mowing about a little over a quarter of it. I think around a quarter of it, maybe. So that's 5 acres right there. And then I got all my grandma's up there, which is almost just as much. So I'm mowing a huge amount of grass. It takes me a day or an afternoon to do it up here, and then I got to go spend another afternoon mowing there. So I'm out of the week. I'm mowing for 2 days a week, and then I spend another day with hay fever after that. So my summer is being taken up by mowing. But if the problem with not, I would just let ours go, but I have the dogs and I don't want them in the tall grass. And I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but my wife has a phobia of the of ticks. Deer ticks are bad out here where we're at. They're especially bad out here. So keeping the grass very short cuts down on that. It fights them pretty well. They don't like the short grass. Plus the keeping everything short up around the house cuts down on snakes, cuts down on mice, rats, and then it also helps with predators if I mow around our buildings and coops and stuff for like our livestock stuff. So it's a point of they don't have anything to hide in, so they're less likely to creep up around stuff that has short grass. So, you know, of course, it's not going to stop everything, but it just helps. If you do a bunch of little things to I ran out of monsters. If you do a bunch of little things to kind of protect yourself from something, then hopefully you don't have to go to extreme measures like sitting up all night hunting. You know, but that is going to be my day for the next couple of days. Lots of mowing. Oh, we're almost done. We got a couple minutes here. Let's see. I'm interested to see how much trash loot I'm going to end up with using an Agris coin. I know before I ended up with right around like hardcore buff myself, grinding as fast as I could before when I had like, it was like 280 or 290 AP And I'm pretty sure I had bad weapon luck that hour too, but I'm not doing too bad on the Voltars this hour. I didn't have to go without very much, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm curious to see, after getting 300 AP, how much of a difference it makes for the wizard. It seems like I am grinding a whole lot easier over here. I'm not having near the problems. Mine is messing up and getting myself killed, but I don't equate that to the build. I equate that to me using the wrong skill. So, entirely my fault. I can't blame the wizard for that. For me being, one, slow, and two, using a skill that was on cooldown. So there's that. And we about out. When this is done, the last couple minutes are just going to have to tick down. We'll go get my horse and see how much trash loot I have. But I am pretty happy with the amount of cup materials I got this hour. I'm only at like 186% drop rate, so it's not like I'm running anything fantastic. I'm also not running the Agris because I saw somewhere that it was a waste, so I just not doing it. Okay, we're out of here because I got, was that, maybe that's it? Am I still one-shotting stuff? Yeah, I still got the, but we're pretty well out of drop buffs, so I am done here. Let me go back to my horse. Come on, horse. And we'll see how much I got. We'll fight my way out of here, kill these last few. And call it done. Good. Let's turn that off. And the last 30 seconds can just be a thing. Let me do this real quick. Let's get out of Elvia before I do this, and then we'll end it off here because this video is going to take forever to process anyway. Come on. Cool. Pull that out. Get on. So we're right at 16,000 on the trash loot. I don't consider that bad at all for a wizard and not being church buffed and not using any draughts or anything. But that's with the gold. That's with the gold scroll. So times 100% on drop, and then the Agris coin. And then I had one of these 10% item buff things. Where did it go? Those. Springs herbal decoction. These, what are these for? That's an Voltara. I'm pretty sure that is for the, see the void, that is, those are both for the, Black Star stuff. Shard of the Furious Knight and Heart of the Arid Forest, I need those for cups. So the rest of this stuff is just going to be, NPC'd. Yeah, see the void, that's for Black Star, and, same with Voltara Flame. So we'll NPC those, but 6 and 13 of Heart of the Arid Forest a piece. That's not bad. Before I end this off, I'm going to dump this stuff and then go to storage so we can see how many cup materials I actually have. What do I need? 100 of each of these, right? So we got Shard of the Furious Knight. Again, I don't know which ones I'm supposed to be keeping for the cups that I want. Okay, so I was at 150. So that brought me 50 mil, and then this should bring me up almost 300. Not the best. So I was at 150, right? Yeah, because I spent that on that. So 350 million for an hour. Not great, but not terrible. Plus, I'm farming cut materials, right? Let me go here. So we're at 9 and 22. Let's see. Cup of Lone Tide, Cup of Arid Moonlight, or Cup of Tragic Nightfall. So I'm gonna have to farm the other stuff from the other region, which is Serendia, I think, right? If I remember correct. But it's all progress. I'll have to look up which cups I need, but other than that, at least we got some progress. So there you go. There's an hour at Orcs with 300 AP Wizard, 350 million, 348 million, I guess, technically. Not too bad. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, until next time.